Hi, this is Coach Carri from Marathon Training Academy, and today I want to answer a question about strength training and running. This question comes to us from Anjelica, who is an MTA member, and her question is, when should I do my leg strength workout? Do I do it on the same day that I run or the next day when I'm not running? And if I do it the next day that I'm not running, would this cause the legs to not get rested? Great question. Thank you, Anjelica. As with many similar questions, it depends, and specifically that depends on your fitness or training goals, your priorities, and your overall fitness routine. So my first question would be, what's your current focus? Are you training for a marathon or other race? And if so, the focus is on running and building endurance. So I would suggest not running the day before or after a long run, or other high intensity run like speed work or hill workouts. You can pair your strength workouts with an easy run, either the same day or the day after. But I would run first and then strength train if you're going to do it on the same day. Again, putting the priority on running. Keeping in mind that soreness from a strength workout will typically peak between 24 and 48 hours. After that strength workout, it can make running the following day challenging. And it can also inhibit muscle recovery. So again, during race training, we want to prioritize our running and building endurance, and less focus should be placed on your strength training. Now, again, it depends. Every athlete is going to be a little bit different. Their volume, their intensity is going to be a little bit different. So this is just sort of a broad general answer for most athletes. There are plenty of athletes who are strength training and running on the same day or, back-to-back days. And as long as they're prioritizing recovery, they're fine. This is when a good coach will come into play, because a good coach can certainly help you maximize your available time and determine how best to incorporate strength training in or cross training into your plan. Back to the question, in the off season, your focus is more on base building and strength and less on that endurance and race specific training. And you have a little more flexibility of when you can fit your strength training in. So off season is a great time to kind of play around with running and strength training back-to-back days and see how your body responds to it. Not something that I would suggest experimenting with during the peak of a race training schedule, but definitely during the off season, you have a little more freedom to play around with it and see how your body responds to it. Some people really like to keep hard days hard and easy days easy, so they will pair those strength workouts on the back of a long run or the day before a long run and get that feeling of running on tired legs or really kind of fatiguing out those muscles. But again, it really depends on you specifically and your particular goals and your fitness, overall fitness. And again, as far as recovery, as long as you're recovering well after a hard workout, so recovery, you need to look at it in sort of a big umbrella. Recovery includes your nutrition both during and after your run, your hydration during and after your run, and then as well as rest and sleep. Are you recovering after a long run? Well, if you are, then you, again, can be a little more flexible with your strength training and working that into your training plan. So a lot of things to consider. But I would say for you, Anjelica, if you are in the midst of a training plan, I would probably avoid doing that strength training the day before. If you have to do it back to back, I would choose the day after a run versus the day before, just so that, again, your focus is on the running. I hope that answered your question. If not, certainly reach out to us and let us know, but have a great day and thanks so much.